Hey, so I'm here, hopefully making sound. I didn't ask a chaperone to come check on me. So I'm going to try to share that I'm live right now on the Facebook so that everyone can see what's going on. So this is going to be part 2 on a very special day in October of our investigation into the credentials of Carina Carinosa, or Ellen Ring. So, let me just get everything set up. I have some Pink Floyd in my ear, just to keep me calm. Now, let's check everything. I seem to have mic volume. Oh, but I don't know if it's doing the thing. I think it is. I see lights moving. Okay, well, I'm trying not to distract myself while I do all of this. Well, I have a few updates before we get started. And before we get started with these updates, I'm just going to say hi. Some of you might be in real life. Some of you might not. It's okay. Just go with it. Many of you probably have figured out what my legal name is. Good for you. I don't want to confuse the art on my channel intention, so just going by Piper in here. Yeah, eventually I'll get back to my sewing stuff. But I was Ellen's stepsister for 20 years and Paula's stepdaughter for 20 years. So that's why I even care about all of this, if you were confused and don't know. And I hope you're all doing okay. I have an adorable cat sleeping next to me that none of you can see. I would probably put the camera onto her because she's much better to look at. But I don't want to move everything. Okay. So, in our last adventure, I wanted to know some things about Ellen's credentials. And I contacted the TJC registrar. And let's see, this is the first one. So I emailed them. I asked if Ellen Carina Carinosa had attended, and I got a response from the registrar. That was the response. And then I have an additional email that I received. Where's the other one? Crap. Sorry. Email 1. Oh, please tell me I didn't screenshot the same one twice. No. I did. I screenshotted the same one twice? There's no way. Okay, email 2, there it is. So, I apologize for continuing to be disorganized as hell. So the first email, I contacted them and they responded with they'll look into it. And I received a follow-up on the 16th. Sorry, I haven't been feeling up to doing anything lately because my eye has had some problems. It's feeling a little bit better today. But that's not the point of any of this. So I received a follow-up email on the 16th. Unfortunately, I'm not able to release much information due to Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act, or FERPA, laws. I can share that Ellen/Carina Carinosa did attend TJC in the past. For any additional details, I recommend that Ms. Herrera subpoena TJC's records. Best, Brittany Riley. And this is the this is public information. If you contact TJC, this is who you're going to be in contact with for the registrar. So they were very kind to let me know that they couldn't provide any additional information. Now, shit, I should have taken a screenshot of the first one from the other guy. I emailed the president's office too. And they responded with a generic answer stating that if I wish to have any more information about Ellen and her graduation certificate information, to go to their portal for ordering diplomas and certificates, because that's where the public goes for that stuff. So I was like, all right, they're not even going to look at the certificate to see if it's a fake or if it's something that TJC would ever produce. They're just going to tell me if I want a certificate to go to the place. All right, fine. Well, this email from the registrar's office, she's not saying that the certificates belong to them, but she is saying that Ellen attended the college and that for additional details to subpoena the records. That kind of lines up with what I remember, that Ellen attended TJC, but she did not graduate. I believe she was asked to leave because of drugs on campus. Well, while I was waiting for the response, I noticed something about Ellen and her LinkedIn. I'm once again disorganized as hell. I had everything set up before I got started and all of my pages organized, and some of the pictures seem to have moved because this is supposed to be the LinkedIn page, not that page. Damn it. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to find it because we're not going forward without the screen capture that I saved just for this. Well, I hope everyone's doing okay. I hope everyone's getting the things that they need. There we go. I found it. It was buried in the wrong spot. So, as you might recall, Ellen has some Tyler Junior College, or TJC, according to her, degrees. And in her LinkedIn, she put economics, art, and biology. So I would just like to refresh everybody on the credentials that Ellen has provided. Arts, economics. Alright, that's 2 out of 3. But what about biology? What was that third certificate Ellen had? Let's see, what was it? Where was that? See, there's that one right there. Oh, there it is. General Studies. Yeah. General Studies. So, General Studies, economics, art. Like, I've heard before some sort of saying that it's easier to tell the truth because you don't have to remember all of your lies. And I get the feeling that this is an example of that. So here we have Ellen apparently not keeping track of what she's telling people on her own LinkedIn. And this is live on the internet right now if you want to go look at it. This is a screenshot that I took, but I just wanted to show you. I noticed that. Now, here in part 2 of looking into Ellen's credentials, I wanted to discuss the dates when she started advertising her services and practicing them. That's what I find interesting. When I was doing the 4-hour deep dive that ended up being unfortunately silent, I was Googling questions about how the clergy is supposed to operate. I even reached out to the Universal Life Church on Reddit to ask them how they feel about Ellen's practices. And they said that they weren't entirely sure because some of these sexual goddess and sexual therapy things are left open to religious interpretation, and some people are allowed to practice stuff that would otherwise be considered really unconventional as long as it has that religious theme. So I'm still not entirely sure that Ellen's religious theme fits under the adult finder category and erotic monkey for recreational sexual services that those websites are known for helping people find what partners, whatever. So I'm just like, I'm feeling like she really crossed a boundary with the religious therapy of the sexual aspect of her charity business thing and the actual religious stuff. Muddy water. I would actually like for somebody to comment on that if they have more experience with religious protections and unconventional sexual contact with what is it, the congregation or your followers, the people who are coming to you for guidance and faith and healing, And I'm just a little bit dry. I'm just all kinds of making everything up right now. So let's see, I've got a few more updates. We have several updates. We have made a tiny bit of progress in shutting down some of Ellen's websites. Now let's see. So here's her main website, CarinaCarinosa.com. It is suspended. And let's see, I know there's another one. Oh, I should have saved all of the little links in one place, but I didn't. Alright. Carina Carinosa. Money. Spell it right, maybe? Magic. And let's see that. Waiting. Oh, I promise. It'll come up. It'll come up. Do your thing! Website, do your thing. Great. Now my internet's wanting to not internet. When I was doing this yesterday, it was so much easier. Because it just did the thing. What about this? Will this work? There it is. Okay, so Money Magic Miracles, account suspended. CarinaCarinosa.com, account suspended. I don't think her Bandcamp is suspended. No. There's another one. I need to get Carina Carinosa. Financial, let's see if this pulls it up. Freedom Equity Lenders, there we go. That was her other website. Account suspended. So we have 3 accounts suspended for the Carina Carinosa businesses. From what I understand, these websites, the domains were possibly, and I'm not going to say confirmed because the court still has to rule on all of this, but from what I've been told, we believe that Ellen paid for her website domains. You know, the rent fee you gotta pay. You have to lease your internet if you're gonna have a website. You know, you have to lease your web space. So we believe that Ellen paid for those website fees through her mom's account, which Paula would not have agreed to, and it's possible that these payments were made after Paula's death, which is why these accounts are now suspended. I believe that the bank investigating has reversed the charges, and they're going to do their thing that banks do. And I don't know if Ellen's going to be able to just, pay them later and get them reactivated, or if being part of this whole investigation, if they're going to be permanently down until a ruling is made. But I did want to share that. In the last week, her main websites have been shut down, and this also does include her vitamin store, which we already knew she had pulled her inventory for maintenance, but the store website is now also suspended in the same way. We can find this through her link tree. What? Carina what now? Initiate. I'm just gonna look at this. It may be completely unrelated. Carina Philanthropic Fund. What is this? Big pluses, Carina values. Do we have any more information about who this Carina is? Facebook. Oh, for sharing? No, thank you. Leave page. Where's your LinkedIn then? Share. These are only share buttons. Okay. Well, it says it's California. That's definitely not her. She couldn't afford to live out here. People who live in California can't afford to live out here. Anyway. I've got no additional business websites that I'm aware of. Everything else is social media, and as far as I know, her social media has been left alone. Oh, is it maybe? Manifest your desires. Oh, that's got to be her YouTube bullshit. Let me see. It's probably going to play sound. I'm so sorry if this plays sound. Oh yeah, no. Bye. We're closing that. So let's talk about Ellen's history. Again, with her credentials. I mean, we've already brushed up on the whole college certificate thing. And yeah, y'all are all gonna have to excuse me for just being so damn unprepared and out of it. Like, I'm starting to feel gross. If you're like completely new to my life and shit, I've got some autoimmune disorder nonsense happening and it's acting up right now. And like, what I mean right now, I mean in the general in the last couple of weeks, it's been acting up, but like in this exact second, this is bullshit. Hang with me for a minute. Um, maybe go grab a snack. I apologize. God, I feel like I want to keep, like, I want to do this. I want to be here. I'm just, it's really crappy that my body decided to be an asshole right now. I had a really good long nap, so I should be doing good. Damn, alright, so my Pink Floyd concert's over. I guess I'm gonna have to start paying attention. Not like I wasn't paying attention, but since I'm getting a little bit off track here, I'm gonna minimize this. And I want to start with something Ellen posted on Alignable. So she posted here that she got started in 2012 at the Panama Pacific Coast Tony Hawk Sports Resort on February 14th, 2012. They were doing massage and Reiki on people who were there, according to her. I have absolutely no idea how to verify if she was really there. And let's see, there's no other information to really garner from this screenshot. I'm going to minimize it. So then, why did I open this? It's possible that, yeah, this is, there, that's what was supposed to be open. I wanted to say that here on Yelp, she once again says the Carina Carinosa Foundation is a 501c3 nonprofit organization that began in February 2012. I find that date to be very interesting and specific. 2012. We will get into why as we continue investigating. I will also try to make this one short. I'm going to try to make it under an hour if I fucking can. So sorry if I don't. And everyone here should be over 18 and we know what words are. Some of them don't have to be hurtful. So I'm going to cuss. Please don't get mad at me. I'm not cussing at you. Okay. Let my body be an asshole for like 2 seconds and then we'll get back into this. I will not let it derail me. But I need to turn off that exit music. It's getting a little bit distracting. Okay, so I was wanting to focus on the dates when Ellen has been advertising her businesses. I don't think I was able to screenshot a whole hell of a lot of specific dates. So we're going to go to the places where she uploaded her advertisements. Oh my god, my cat's being fucking perfect. Y'all can kind of see her. She's on to me. My kitty kitty. Okay. We're gonna go back to the stuff. I'm not sorry for that. Now, let's start getting into these claims Ellen's making. We're just gonna start opening stuff, okay? Thrift books. When did she... Do we have any information on when she posted this? Yeah, no, that doesn't have any dates on it. When the fuck was it published? That don't say. I mean, it's got all that information on it. It's a deny. Well, that was not helpful. Hi, Mira, you're absolutely perfect. Thanks for hanging out, kitty. Let's open her SoundCloud, because I believe that had some information on it. Okay, let's open that Yelp. Let's open that BBB. Let's get that LinkedIn going, that couch surfing going. Bandcamp. Oh yeah, let's open everything. We're going full walrus. We're gonna rue it up. Get ready. Strap in, buckle up. We're just gonna check it all out. Bird Eye. Linktree. Yeah, we wanted her Linktree. Alignable, yes. Isuzu, yeah. Apple Music, just... Okay. So, while we are doing this, I would just like to state that in the process of investigating her business, we're going to find addresses that she has listed under her business profile. We are not going to contact any of those people. We're not going to those addresses. We're not calling those phone numbers. We are not going to bother them. This is because they don't need strangers asking them questions about this, when most likely these phone numbers have been reassigned to other people who are not Ellen or her foundation. And since she has moved around with her business a lot, it's also very possible that none of these addresses have anything to do with her anymore. And any addresses that do currently associate with her business setup, they're either private residences, or she will no longer be allowed to have access to them because of what's going on. So just please don't bother anyone. Don't harass her either. Like, I know that she kind of fucking deserves it, but unless you have actually been hurt by her, if you can't add to helping us figure out the extent of her crimes, just please don't go stirring up dust with people. It's not gonna help. Don't go asking questions. Some of the family we barely know, and we're not trying to disrupt them. Anybody who we do speak with is gonna have to be through a very controlled and thought out moment of reaching out from somebody who has the strongest connection with these family members, and we've got that covered. So you don't need to contact any family, like, unless you are literally blood relative and always talk to these people, like have personal connection that pre-exists, then, like, if you're a stranger to someone, don't reach out to them. That's please do not reach out to them. It will not help. In fact, it will probably make people feel really uncomfortable, because if they don't know this stuff is happening, they can't even be braced to be reached out to by strangers asking them about somebody that they don't even think about, probably. Alright, so moving on. Oh, wow. So there are some things that I obviously cannot open, but you see this? I'm circling it with my cursor. Sneaky peeky. Yeah, that's one of those websites. Alright, so we've opened a whole bunch of stuff. We've opened a lot. But is there, yeah, there's some more stuff that I cannot open. Alright, so we have gone down a bunch of results. When did she publish this? It says Austin, Texas, and Panama do not sell. Anyway. So it says here that she's 42 years old, which means that it was recently updated, or they keep it updated automatically through some inputted birthday tracker. I wouldn't know. But I would expect that she personally updates this. And let's see. It says it is a registered 501c3 nonprofit seeking church status. Seeking. I value that language, because when you are a 501c3, you're a nonprofit, how do you get church status if you do not automatically have it by being an ordained person founding a 501c3? These are questions that I have no answers to, because I've never tried to do this before. But it makes me curious. So I do wonder if this particular SoundCloud has an automatic birthday counter, for something right here, or if Ellen went in and updates this herself. She put a lot of things in this SoundCloud biography, like claiming to have been in a movie with Robert De Niro. Yeah. And she claims to have been in a drama documentary on the making of the Panama Canal, which has nothing to do with what we're looking at right now, but I'm just saying she's put a lot in here. Now, alright, I find her SoundCloud to be an excellent source of her business past 8 years ago. So we're gonna grab our calculator, which is my cell phone, because we're not trusting brains today. 2023 minus 8. That's 2015. Okay. So anything older than 8 years is what I'm concerned with. 9 years. The universe reflection. 10 years, I am Legion. Now that could be music. Those could be music. So is this her entire library? Let's see. Tracks. Can we sort this? We can't sort it by the oldest, can we? As you can see, I don't know anything about SoundCloud. So 9 years ago. Surrender to your guru within lecture and guided meditation. 9 years ago, freedom through forgiveness. That sounds fucking hilarious. And then 8 years ago, emergence, devotional chant. don't want to open it, but I want to know what day of the month 8 years ago. That matters to me. We'll find out. I like how she's disabled comments on some of these. Gee, I wonder what people have said. So we're just gonna 9 years. We're gonna leave that there, and we're gonna go to the next page. So we have the Carina Carinosa Foundation. Let's see, does she have a published date over here? Once again, we're not contacting any information regarding address or phone number. History established in 2012. Once again, that is an excellent date to remember. And I'm not seeing anything in there. One review that is currently not recommended. Left in 2016. From a person in Harlingen. For a business listed in Austin. I just cannot stop finding that interesting. So I don't know if Yelp would give us a date. There's the store. A date of when she began uploading this information. And Yelpers report that it is closed anyway. So 2016, that still matters. That still matters. So we're going to keep this. We're going to go back to that one review that was not recommended. Sorry, y'all, I am slow. So, alright, we're gonna leave this here. And then, alright, you see that Carina Store Guru? Account suspended. Just wanted to let y'all see it now that we stumbled on it. Next link. The Carina Carinosa Foundation BBB. So again, it's got some outdated information on it. Don't contact anybody here. Reiki therapy overview. The stated mission of this organization is to increase consciousness without language borders. Blah blah. Oh. File opened in 2019 with this BBB. Business started 2017. We're gonna leave that there. Because that matters. Alright, and now we are here at her LinkedIn. Look, we have 2 LinkedIn profiles. Oh God. So, Ellen has registered this one in Florida, of all places, but she doesn't have any activity on it. Now, as for the fuck away messaging, as for the one that she uses, it says she's in Panama, even though she's been in America for a while. Now, I really need us to focus on what she's calling herself here. Director, healer. Actually, healer, minister. Healer, minister. Those are the 2 important words here. February 2012. That is the important date here. Okay, she's claiming to be a healer and a minister as far back as 2012. She did not become ordained until August 2015. She even says it right here. starting a foundation and calling it a church in your head does not make it a church. I just need everybody to understand this. I mean, how else are religions founded except somebody says here, this is the religion now? Sure, fine. But in the United States, we have to separate people who are having an independent thought process that can't really be defined or organized versus an organized religion that is community based and focused. People who are spiritually on their own in private, they don't necessarily found churches and fund schools and, I don't know, sponsor soccer teams or whatever it is that these people do. They keep to themselves and go on their journeys however they go. And if they want to help out their community as a community member, they do that, but not necessarily as an organization, but as a member of the community. So we have Ellen trying to live in both worlds here, saying that she is both a church that doesn't exist anywhere for very long and is an independent spiritual experience. And she's muddy on her dates about when these things are all happening. So 2017, federally recognized in 2017. I'm interested in that date because I'm pretty sure I saw 2018 pop up a lot for when it became recognized. So, additionally here, where's her LinkedIn have? University of North Texas, which, you know, I guess she did attend there, and I had forgot. But I am really not sure about the THC stuff still. And I don't think she graduated at University of North Texas. I think she got kicked out. Or she dropped out. I'm pretty sure she did not graduate. So we have her store that she began operating in 2012. This is extremely important because these dates that I'm finding, they go with the umbrella protection that she's supposed to be granted from the Universal Life Church and becoming an ordained minister, member of clergy. So she apparently published this stupid book in 2018. Honor and awards for prayer and reflections later in 2012. Once again, there's more of this 2012. Oh, violence prevention? You gotta be kidding me. They humbly dedicate 2013 to violence prevention and development. I'm... Speed bump, sorry. She's claiming she's done all of this stuff, honors, awards. It's just how far back she's claiming. I didn't mean to hit languages. So I did ask my father about the VFW and Optimist Club scholarship, and that could have happened. Because we were broke as hell when she was going to college. We were always broke. I mean, we made it, but not rich. Merchants Mortgage and Trust Corporation, Penguin Random House, IAOP, International Publishing. Yeah, so we've got Ellen and her credentials. She claims to be doing some of these things as far back as 2012. Now, some of it, I don't know if she's claiming to have been doing it in general, or she's been claiming to have practiced this stuff on American soil. Next link. Couch surfing. Mm-hmm. Member since 2009. Metaphysics, biology. See, do we have any dates when she posted stuff? Alright, so here we go. From about 2008 to 2012, she was working remotely doing international financial paperwork and acting as a hostess and tour guide in Panama. Now she's helping to surf, chill, recharge. Oh, yeah, she's couch surfing on this website. And her interests are in spiritual bullshit. Claiming to be a healer and a manifester. What the hell? She says she's a full-time mommy taking care of an extremely tall baby. No, she's sitting here lying. I mean, we already know she's lying. It says, I sold everything and moved to Panama sight unseen. Then I sold everything in Panama so that I could go with the flow and let my career take... No, she didn't sell everything and move to Panama. She got married to Juan Salazar and they moved to Panama together because that's where his family was. And then he died. This is confusing, this extremely tall baby thing. I feel like this is an old post. But I can't see when she posted it. But it does say that her last login was about a year ago. Can I see her references without logging in? No! Alright. Bye, couch surfing. Bandcamp. Can we see when she started uploading things on Bandcamp? Released 2013. Excellent. So her healing prayers and religious stuff, that was released 2013. What else is in her playlist? Is this everything she's got? Or is it just one album? Once again, channels the Goddess Bridget. Goddess Bridget? No. Released 2013. So, we're looking at some religious stuff that she released in 2013. Sex, drugs, music. I'm not even sure what the hell this crap is. Next link. Bark.com. Did she post any dates here? You know what? This is part of her money thing that I wanted to bring up. Here, in all caps, in her about section, she says it costs providers $10 each to respond to you. I cannot afford that. Ellen straight up tells everybody that her successful business cannot afford the fees at Bark.com, which they signed up to advertise their business on. I find that extremely telling. And in the future, if anybody is searching for a business and they need a recommendation or service provided by somebody, and it says in their profile that they cannot afford to respond to you, leave that website. Don't go to those people. If they can't afford it, then you don't want their business. I'm just going to say that flat out. If they're signing up for websites like this, that have fees. Those fees are, in a way, meant to make sure that businesses are able to provide these services and that they're not just some scam artists. So let's see, are there any other dates in here? She's got her links that are no longer good. Her boasts that she's going to fix people's cancer. Reviews. Dusty Bob. Yeah, I don't trust him. So, Certificate of Excellence 2020. I'm looking for dates, y'all. I'm just looking for dates. I don't think she's got any in here, though. I think this is gonna be it. Her Q&As. Yeah, she's full of shit. That's the Q&A. What inspired you to start your own business? Here. She claims to be a healer. She said she became a healer to heal herself. That's hilarious. She says she's always had ESP. That is bullshit. She does ketamine. And now she thinks she's a telepath. Fantastic. If she can feel when people are making decisions to connect, if she can sense people thinking about her, then she must be thinking about me a lot. Hi. Hope you're doing good in jail. So she doesn't have any dates in there. So, wait. That was from a user. Okay, that doesn't have anything to do with it. We're gonna just close this one. But yeah, I just wanted to point that out. She cannot afford to respond to her clients or potential clients. Why is she using Bark? Run from businesses who behave this way, okay? Don't give them your money. Now, I don't think I can find anything here on Spotify. We're just going to close out. And we're going to Mixcloud. What's this? 2019? 1 follower. That's it. I'm closing that. Reviews. No way. Let's read all the reviews. Let's go back as far down as we can. Okay, that's it. No, there's more. Let's keep going. Got any more? Let's see them all. Alright, 2019 is the oldest review. And it seems to be bizarre. Like, I have no idea how anybody could give her a positive review. I wish I knew if all of these people were real. Or if Ellen, like, came on here and made them up. I don't understand all 5 stars. Yes, I am legitimately sitting here looking for a negative review. Because anyone who knows her personally knows what she's like. I know. But let's go back to the main page. Well, photos, best pros and Pflugerville. See, she's got some pretty bad information. Any dates on any of this? Oh yeah, I took screenshots of that. I didn't have to. All I had to do was come here. My god. From her now suspended website. Alright, so there's no dates here that I can see. Website, of course, suspended. Bird eye. So I'm not seeing any dates. Oh, here. Just a scam, hateful person. Yes, you are correct. I wish she spoke other languages so she could speak better with me. 7 years ago. Okay. Seven years. I need to do the calculator thing again. Not about 7 years. 2023 minus 5. 5 years. 5.5 years. 5. Okay. We're gonna get to it. Yes, I know. I'm taking a long time getting to it. Yeah, we were gonna check her freaking link, and we already know that it's closed. Like, that's gone. Okay, so we close that. We don't need a link tree anymore. Alignable. This is one of the reasons I came here for the date. From the highlight where she claimed she began. Now, is there anything up here? Austin. I'm looking for dates. Dates. Yeah, and this is some of the drugs that she was selling. Or peddling. See, I don't know if the Stasis Company was an official partner with Ellen, or if she's just an authorized vendor. That I did find their website. But there are no dates regarding when she started providing some of these services. So that's all I'm looking for. Besides the screenshot of the 2012 thing. We can close this. Next link is Isuzu. What have we got on Isuzu? So she started doing something in 2013 called the Carina Carinosa Tour. So I'm guessing Carina Carinosa was invented in 2012. And she began officially doing things in 2013. Oh, please don't play it. Please don't play it. I don't want to listen to her smug ass. No. No, I don't play. Marketing proposal for sponsors. Pricing is separate from actual performance booking. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm not watching this here because it could get taken down. I don't know that I even want to watch it on my own. And there are no dates right there, so we're just gonna close that. Foursquare, any dates of publishing or activity? 2016. Check her out. Well, we're kind of we're shaping things, okay? So we have another 47 reviews on Oncology Dispensary. That is Cancer Hospital. What? How is she getting away with that? Your private residence isn't a fucking hospital. Sort by date. 2016. 2018. 2018. 2019. 19. Okay. So these are all 2018, 19. Sort by rating. You know, I think some of these are copied and pasted from other websites. Two bad reviews. Well, okay. We don't have anything here that goes past 2018. Just some negative reviews. Which she deserved. Listing is not available. Single platform. $34 old. Okay, this is good. I should be screenshotting this, but I'm recording it. Alright, we're going to read this. Carina is a 34-year-old enlightened telepathic empath starseed indigo child metaphysical physician paranormal psychologist author singer and shaman. She's been using that since she was 34. She is 42 now. Oh my god. Yo, I'm sorry. It's all coming together now. 2014. So Ellen has been claiming that she can cure cancer since 2014 on this website, singleplatform.com. I'm gonna read it. Hold on, I need to get my shit straight first. And I got a message from some channel that I'm not gonna follow. Okay. Carina is a 34-year-old enlightened telepathic empath starseed indigo child metaphysical physician, paranormal psychologist, author, singer, and shaman. She combines the healing arts with massage, spiritual science, Reiki, chakra balancing, surrender ceremonies, lectures, guided surrender meditations, prayer, exercise, and nutrition, music, singing, dance, crystal therapy, and plant medicines. Most of her work can be conducted from a distance. Physical clients enjoy massages, detoxes, and have been healed of cancer, fibromyalgia, PTSD, gout, sexual traumas, menstrual issues, chronic fatigue, dislocated shoulders, and chronic spinal misalignment, radiation exposure, possessions, cures, and more. Carina will help you connect to your highest ascended self and receive DNA activation as facilitated by any number of benevolent beings serving the greatest and highest good of all. You'll see that her work dissolves ego's stronghold and raises your vibrations, allowing you to be happier, healthier, and make decisions in alignment with your soul's true purpose. The experience manifests usually as a distance Reiki and chakra balancing, working on source and a team of volunteer angels to produce bioenergetic reprogramming, forgiveness, and ease karma throughout the timeline, downloading programs for abundance and other blessings. Any number of healing modalities may be intuited as each person is very unique. What the fuck? For real, y'all. I want this. Alright. I needed to save that. So, oh look, account suspended. We already knew that. 34 years old. Alright, we're hanging out. That's suspended. Lost in Secret Spa is suspended. Alternative medicine for all. Okay, this looks like a general business website search thing where if you are a business, you can sign up here to advertise for people to find you. Hey, sign up date. A bunch of outdated information. Please don't contact anybody on it, even though it is on Google and easy to find. she may not have any business association with these places. Okay, also, remember those issues that I was saying I'm having? Yeah, I need to take some Tylenol for that. And then we're going to get to the... Oh, great, we're already an hour and 10 minutes. Alright, so we're going to get to the point. We are going to get to the point, and then we're going to start asking Google the really important question, which is the whole point of me doing this stream. Sorry it takes me so long to get myself together. Remember, I'm not a professional streamer by any means. Alright. I'm also going to take my headache thing, I forgot. Because it's 3 in the morning and I should have taken it at 2. So, the reason we went on this long search of bullshit is because this right here, dated August 18th of 2015. This is when Ellen requested her letter of good standing, and I believe that she ordered her certificate on the same day that she ordered the rest of her ordainment certificates that are on the wall, or were on the wall. They're with Dave now. Dave and Sonia have them. These were the certificates that Ellen was advertising on her YouTube and in what other places as her credentials. So I had questions, y'all. I had questions. So here, 2015, August 2015. The earliest date that Ellen could provide any services as a minister, faith healer, you know, in those religious categories, legally in the United States, August 2015. So, and this is backed up by her own personal statements about when she was ordained. We can go back to her LinkedIn, where it says, where does it say? She was officially certified as an officiant on August 17th, 2015. So, let's go back to the picture. Yeah, they wrote it up the next day because she ordered it, and you know, they have to like do things. So we can close that, right? I mean, no, we're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it, and we're just gonna go back to all of this. So you cannot pose as a minister before you become one. Yeah? I mean, I would think that's the deal. You shouldn't be here in December 2013 talking about healing and possessions and ritual ceremonies when you have not studied or dedicated yourself to the education of these things. You haven't gone through any proper certification. So part 1 of this part 2, which these are both going to be very short parts, all right? Because we're here at the end, believe it or not. Ellen had started some of this shit before she became ordained in August of 2015. Now, there's one other thing, but I have a sneeze and my brain is just like forgetting everything that I needed to look at just now. The app. Carina Carinosa app. Let's see if it's even here anymore. It might have been discontinued. No, it's still here. It's still here. So it was updated in 2020, but that is a really old picture of her. And she's offering a pharmacy, as she's calling it. FARM. See, I was pretty sure that I saw something in here about when her app was created. Perhaps I was wrong about there being a date of creation. And that doesn't expand. It's just a ... Education. Does she have any? Did she list any education? No. It's just another app thing, okay. It's a tag, that's what it is. Got it. Alright, yeah. I'm not gonna find what I'm looking for because it doesn't have it listed here. No, I did go and take screenshots of the picture she posted about her app. We can just close that. Well then, never mind. The app I thought was older than 2015, but it probably wasn't because I don't think apps were a thing back then, so never fucking mind. But still, we are seeing the trail of Ellen on the internet posting things 9 years ago. So because I really like doing math right now. 2023. So Ellen could have, at the most, 7.5 years ago, or 7 years, depending on how you want to splice it up, because it was in August, which is more middle towards end of the year. 7 to 7.5 years that Ellen has been eligible to perform ritual and ceremony, like for marriages. However, and this is where part 2 comes in, Ellen was not, a cat is snoring. Ellen was not eligible to begin offering counseling services without a license until she began to work under a church or a government recognized charity nonprofit. We're going to be talking to the internet about this now. So, according to Ellen and the history of her 501c3, now let's go back up to Carina Carinosa. You know, it might not be the cat snoring. There's somebody outside yelling. Some fucking juggalos out there going whoop whoop. Or a fucking coyote. Okay, I'm just gonna continue to it's not my problem, that noise, and do what I'm doing over here. So 501c3 beep, beep, beep. We need her buzz file. Oh look, tax exempt world. This will give us some information. What? Anyways. There it is. August 2018. Is that when it was founded? Exempt status date. Y'all. Let's go back to it. Let's go back to it. Where did it... Is it Carina? Where did you go? There you are. It fucking said 2018 on it. The latest date return filed was then. Okay, so where it's not going to be right here in the report, but right there, 8/2018. Okay, do we have another one? I wonder why her buzz file didn't come up in this particular search. Okay, this is what we're gonna do then. What's this say? Carina Carinosa Foundation. Rolling date, August 2018. Once again. And I want to have it on a third source. I will just straight buzz file search if I have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Buzz file. I just don't want to pull up the screen picture. And now let's see, we have Do we have it? Year 2018. Once again, 2018. Okay. What did Ellen say in her damn LinkedIn? There it is. She put a full year before she got her tax exempt status. So let me think here for a second. How I need to formulate this thought. So when you start a foundation that's not tax exempt, it's obviously still a foundation. But it's not a charity. It's not a tax exempt charity. It's not nonprofit. It's not a religious organization, which is tax exempt. That should mean that everything Ellen did before August of 2018, if that was indeed when she officially became a tax-free organization, then half of that stuff was illegal. The therapeutic medication that should fall under a religious organization, that doesn't apply if you're not working for a recognized church. There's being an officiant with the right to do private services and stuff for people, but then there's the greater discussion of providing therapeutic services. And yes, you are allowed to provide counseling and therapeutic services as an ordained minister, but as we were about to ask Google, you have to be associated with a legally recognized organization, charity, church. So, can you provide counseling in Texas without a license? Okay, so in Texas law requires a provider to hold a Texas license to administer services to an individual in Texas. You need to have a proper medical training that is licensed, or can clergy. This is important. We're also going to go to the Universal Life Church for a minute after we check on this. Yeah, I didn't like reading this. We're going to go to a different. I wonder if that was it. Different types of pastoral counselors. So this is an actual organization of religious therapists. I do not believe Ellen had any affiliation with them. But they do discuss the different types of counseling. Pastoral counselors in the state of Texas are exempt from the Licensed Professional Counselor Act if they are employed or volunteer as a counselor with a public or private nonprofit organization or charity, or remain accountable to their sponsoring organization and do not hold themselves out to be a counselor licensed by the Texas Board of Professional Counselors. The people here are supposed to follow a specific board. But as far as the state of Texas goes, and I would really like to find this on a more official website that isn't just a religious pastoral discussion, but I think that it's important in their own legal section they're including, they are allowed to practice as long as they are employed or volunteer as a counselor with a public or private nonprofit organization or charity. So we're going to close that. We don't need that. You can actually spend all day looking this up, and you'll find in Texas they let the church get away with a lot of shit. Each state is different, though. This one was a case in Florida, so never mind. Gee, what question is this? Is there a state law that allows ministers to lay hands on people? That's interesting. Well, professionals and licensed massage therapists are allowed to touch patients, but what about ordained ministers? Someone thinks there might be a Texas statute that covers who may touch for healing. They want to understand who can legally do so. Customers and ordained minister. Licensed attorney says lay hands on, but you don't need a license to lay hands on somebody. You know, I wonder if massage therapy is one of those things you can't do unlicensed. And I wonder if it's not protected by the clergy. Related legal questions. See, I'm catching the bait. Here live, you're seeing it. A certified Reiki master is finding out that I'm not able to do Reiki. Please clarify. Not a healing session. Can I practice if an ordained minister? And this person is in Florida. Other than getting certified, they've taken no other steps. So have you taken courses that would qualify you as a massage therapist? No, they didn't know if it was required. The issue with Reiki is that you're touching another person. An ordained minister likely still would not qualify. Florida requires any touching that you have a massage license. Interesting. Ellen was also practicing in Florida. I don't know how much she practiced, though. So that's interesting. I wonder what it is in Texas. So, wait a minute. Did we just accidentally find part 3? Because I know, and it's also listed on the Universal Life Church. Let's just go ahead and open that website. ULC. Well, let's type it in better. There you go. Universal Life Church. Laws for officiating. Now there was something about counseling in here. I'll have to find it later. My new question is, can ordained ministers give massages in Texas? Alright, there's the link that we opened before on Just Answer. In some states, the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation. Oh. Did we get to the answer? Cannot reside in their establishment. Okay. Here we go. This is important. This is an important stream. A massage therapist cannot reside in their establishment. It became effective in 2019. If Ellen had been providing massage therapy in her place of residence since 2019, she's been violating that. If you're from out of state, you have to apply. Why do you need a Texas licensed massage if you have a national one? Your national certification is a voluntary one, not a license. Licenses are issued by government entities. So, I am seeing very little leeway. Waxing, sugaring, wraps, facials, reflexology, no massage therapy, or advertising the word massage does not require a license. Bodyscaping. What types of specialty massages? Oh, can you provide as a licensed? Oh my gosh. So, Wait a minute. Does this mean you have to have a minimum number of hours? You have to have specific education. May I use continuing education classes to earn the 500 hours required for licensure? No. All 500 hours must be submitted on transcript either from massage school, university, or college, or the appropriately accredited program. And you cannot use an online school. So I don't think Texas is letting people, clergy members, massage without a license. I don't think religious practice and massage therapy go hand in hand in this situation. Like emotional therapy can be religious. Whoa. I'm gonna have to email Sonia. Okay, what does this have to say? AVO. Can you become an ordained minister for a license to touch in Washington State? Physio spiritual massage certificate. They don't want to become a massage therapist. Oh gosh, that's a messy situation. It's not even in Texas. I'll just try ministers. No massages are allowed, but that's that website again. I think that's that same question. Excuse me. No, you cannot call yourself a massage therapist. They are in California. Quora, even though it is not the best place to ask questions, does a minister need an LMT? Unless they are charging money for it. But faith healing and touching is not the same thing as taking the time to massage somebody's muscles. Ooh. So if Ellen charged money, whether she was advertising on an adult sexual website or through her charity, it looks like without proper license, Ellen did not have permission from the state of Texas to provide any kind of physical massage therapy, much less collect money for it. Definitely not allowed to advertise it. Big list of scams. So then my next question was going to be, before this, it was about having your charity founded. So, can ministers give massages in Texas without a license? All massage establishment and any individual providing massage therapy services, there's no exemption for ministers, it looks like. Unless somebody who works deep into law can explain to me how it would be legal for an ordained minister to provide an actual massage of muscles and, stuff. Yeah, if you're a lawyer, if you know about this, please leave a comment. Explain stuff. Leave a long comment if it's what you want to do. I'll read it. So, this is my big woo. Ellen has been advertising massage therapy illegally, it would seem now. Healing with Carina Carinosa. She's been practicing her religious aspects of this outside of her being ordained by at least a year, maybe 2 years. And then she's also been practicing her religious stuff outside of her nonprofit being accredited. So how do you make a non-profit? So in Texas, we gotta worry about Texas. You can non-profit in Texas. Name it, recruit incorporators, appoint a registered agent, prepare and file your articles, file a report, obtain employer identification number, store nonprofit records, and establish governing document stuff. So I want to know, can you be a non-profit without? There you go. An organization that does not have a 501c3 federal determination letter is otherwise required to file a more complicated form. As for California, what's the difference? They're often used interchangeably, but they all mean different things. Nonprofit means the entity, usually corporation, is organized for nonprofit purpose. 501c3 means a nonprofit organization that has been recognized by the IRS as being tax exempt. So, now let's go back to the Universal Life Church. I need counseling. Oh wow, there's a lot of articles here. So we're gonna go ULC can ordained ministers provide counseling. Now, I thought I had found a very direct answer. When to seek outside help. Now, it doesn't say here that some states require specific. There you go. Please be aware that while in many areas being an ordained minister is sufficient to provide counseling services, in others you need to be certified through the government. Be sure to check out your ordinances. So they're not really saying anything specific about that, but they do suggest getting outside help from somebody licensed in certain situations. And then they discuss online counseling. So I saw an article that I had read from them. I thought that I was talking about it, but I could be wrong. Alright, so it was laid out, though, that you have to be associated with a church, a nonprofit. So Ellen's, I'm clicking around, claiming in 2017 she was federally recognized. On these websites, she's federally recognized in August of 2018, a full year later. She's putting out religious things and advertising for massage therapy without licensing. And then as she gets licensing, she's just hoping nobody will remember that she was doing this stuff already. 2016. This was before she was under religious protection of a church, because she wasn't a recognized charity. 2017, business started according to the Better Business Bureau. So they have a September 2017 filing here. The other websites have an August 2018 filing. I'm confused about that. I wish that I could have more information regarding when she was officially recognized, but it doesn't really matter for any of the massage things. Anything that happened before she was ordained, she was not able to practice in America. Anything massage therapy related, she has not been licensed for that. 2013. I mean, this goes outside the scope of what she was legally able to do. If anybody can make better sense of this, please help me out. Leave a comment or contact us on Facebook or something. Like me personally, not family members, seriously. I'll have to figure this out a little bit more. I would like to make a more targeted video without all of my struggling and searching on the internet, because finding out that she's been publishing this stuff for as long as she has without being licensed is alarming. All the massage therapy claims, like if we went back through the photo album again, that would just make the stream even longer. We're already at 2 hours. I need to cut this off. So if you've been hanging out with me, guess what? Ellen's not a massage therapist, and that's not protected under being an ordained minister. If her business was officially registered as a charity, a nonprofit charity in 2017, then okay, some of the religious emotional counseling she's sold to people is okay, but never the massage therapy. And only in certain situations may the sexual contact be permitted. This is through a very I don't know how to even understand it. Like, it's such a vague lens to view that through. Like, if it's an organized, recognized religion that has sexual practices associated with it, then I guess you can get away with it. But I don't know if you can just make something up and have that pass and the government protect it, you know, because anybody can say anything that they want. And that's the danger of religion. Anybody can say anything that they want. And if they get a bunch of sad, desperate people who just really want to believe something to follow them, then they get their following, they get their power. I wish that I had a better answer prepared today for the state licensing and minister thing, but I think if you want to do your own deep diving, you can find the answer. You don't need me for that. You can find it. But as this massage therapy thing, I need to email Sonia. I need to let her know that I've been digging more, and it turns out that Ellen's probably got unlicensed therapy for massage therapy to add to her list of charges. And it depends on how the statute of limitations goes for that. But we've got a pretty broad trail of Ellen advertising this stuff from Panama to Dallas, everywhere in between, and apparently she's been in Florida, but I haven't found the Florida stuff. So if you made it to the end, guess what? The bonus information for today is it's Ellen's birthday. She is in jail, and it is her birthday. Now, some other things I was told happened, but no, I don't want to brag. But she knows. So whoever, thank you. Her mom probably got a little justice in that moment. But I'm going to sign off. Thanks for hanging out. If you did, if there's anything you can comment to help the case, please comment. And we'll do this next time. I'm going to try to make sure I don't cut off the end of the stream bad like I did last time. I don't know what I did wrong, but I ended it wrong. But I will see y'all later. And if I have any other updates, I will come in. Oh, I do have some updates from Dave to post, but I have to edit them down. And I just haven't got to it yet. It's my fucking health. So I'm going to try to get around to that, and I'll get those updates put up in order so that they're not all mixed up. And I'll let you know if anything else happens. Bye. See you later. It's a bad evil.